Hi, this is Ash,
This is Azam.
and together we are going to talk about our experiences in Ireland over being here for about 5 years now, and we'd like to share some insights and
Give some ideas to people who has planned or having plans to move to Ireland in upcoming years.
yeah. So, what's the buzz about moving to Ireland? Like, what's the buzz about the Irish institutions that people from all over the world would want to come here?
There are a lot of options for higher education because there are a lot of oldest universities there, which has been there, like Trinity College, which has been there since 1400, and UCD, which has been a top-ranking university there. Yeah, and I think most of the people prefer Ireland because it's an English-speaking country. You don't have to learn a new language for when you move to Ireland, and you have this 2 years stay back period once you complete your masters.
And the people are absolutely friendly and welcoming. As he said, like it's an English speaking country, so that you've already checked off. You don't need to carry on the stress of learning an additional language. And coming about the affordability of the tuition fees, in comparison to the US institutions, it's much cheaper, and the duration of the masters for science is 1 year, so that you're already saving a year over there. And when he spoke about the 2 years option, what do we do in the 2 years option? Like, what's the employability like, the current scenario in Ireland?
So once you come to do a master's years, once you complete your course, you have 2 years for you to look for a job. Till you find a job, you can still do part-time jobs, like for example into a restaurant, cafe, and you can do tutoring on anything. So till you find a full-time job, you can do part-time job, for which you have 2 years to find a job.
And so let's say, what are the stamp levels that we currently have in Ireland? Like, can you explain about the visa process? Like when we came to Ireland, we are on stamp 2 visa, which is the student visa, and then when you go to stamp 1G, which is you
Job
get the
seeker
2 years.
visa. Yeah, it's basically a job seeker visa which is valid for 2 years. So you have 2 years validity with 1G, where you can look for jobs and you can do part-times. Yeah, so that is 1G. Once you get a full-time job, you can move from 1G to 1, which is called critical skills, which you get it for 2 years.
And there's so many IT companies over here, be it Google, Amazon, Facebook, Microsoft. So all of these companies, all of these big tech firms offer you a critical skills work permit, upon completion upon which 21 months to 24 months you can actually apply for a PR. So it's one of the fastest country in the world where you can easily get a PR or a permanent residency, which here is called as stamp 4. Now, so major tech companies usually offer a graduate program especially for freshers who are straight out of college. Now this is an 18-month program where you can just straight up jump into the companies, and upon completion of the program, you're almost guaranteed a permanent employability in that company or within the organization. Now, apart from IT sector, what are the other fields that people come to Ireland for?
Other than computer science, as he mentioned, there are a lot of scopes in Ireland. For example, accounting and finance has very good scope, and nursing and civil engineering and biopharma, they have very good scope in Ireland.
Now, going from this, we are going to see more videos in depth covering each of the fields separately and more in detail.
So coming about the taxation here, in Ireland on average it's 40% tax. So when I say 40%, let's say for example individual is earning 100k, so in 100k till 40,000 euros it's 20% tax. Anything above 40,000 euros is flat 40%.
But I did hear if you're married, you get extra benefits. Is that true?
I know you're very much eager in getting married, but let's discuss about this in a separate video.
Alright, so moving on to the next topic. So coming to cost of living expenses, what are the usual general bills that you can expect? Of course, there is the gas, electricity, which the prices have increased after especially the Ukraine and Russia war. Now, the housing, what do you feel about that? Now, that's the harsh reality.
Housing is it's a bit difficult to find a place here. That too, especially during the time of admission, is very difficult. So, but there are still only thing is you have to do it in prior. Like you have to find a place in prior, which will reduce your hustle once you are moving into Ireland immediately.
And is there any recommendations?
So there are Facebook groups where you can find try to contact people or find friends whom you can share with, or there is Daft, and there are many websites like this which will be helpful for you to identify a place before moving into Ireland.
Now, of course, the cost of living is completely upon what your preferences are and what your budget is. This will vary between person to person and upon everyone's decisions and preferences. And before considering a move, you should also consider the Irish weather, which is kind of harsh on people who are more from the tropical climate, because we have 4 seasons here: the autumn, spring, summer and winter. So what's your experience like? For me, I find it really painful, especially during the winters.
I feel like Irish weather is something which even Google can't predict.
It's 100% true.
So you think it's sunny, you step out, suddenly starts raining and it becomes windy. So it's very unpredictable. That is one thing, yeah, that's a harsh reality here.
Yeah, and you wouldn't believe you can actually experience all the 4 seasons in a same day. You can find it sunny in the morning and then snow in the evening and then back like again with hailstorms in the night. So it's absolutely crazy here. Have you picked up some Irish slang over being here for 5 years?
No, not yet.
No, you're grand. No, again, that's Irish. Alright.
Let us know if you have any questions about Ireland which you want us to cover in upcoming videos. If you have any questions,
Feel free to comment below. And until next time,
cheers.
cheers.